What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are using a fan favorite, a part of the Reggie family. We got ourselves a Regirock team for ranked Regulation G. Now, when it comes to Regirock, this Pokemon is so much fun to use. It's got Iron Defense and it's got Body Press. So basically, it's like a lesser version of Zamazenta in Regulation G, but still very, very strong. Regirock has Sturdy as ability, holding the leftovers as item to constantly get a stream of HP back at the end of every single turn. Obviously, it's a straight rock type with the Fighting Terror type. And then outside of Iron Defense and Body Press, it's got Thunder Wave for Paralyzed and Speed Control, and it's got EQ for a nice little coverage move, hitting both opposing Pokemon and your allied Pokemon at the same time. But I'm ready to use Regirock. Super dope Pokemon. Haven't used it in a good bit. I feel like every time I use one of the Regi forms, I'm always having a good time. Now, a restricted Pokemon for today's team going to be Shadow Rider Calyrex, an elite option in this format with As-1 and the Life Orb as item. It's got Calm Mind to set up, it's got Draining Kiss, it's got Astral Barrage, and last but not least, it has Protect. Our final four Pokemon are pretty standard, pretty meta. We got Grimmsnarl, we got Tornadus, we got Fluttermane, and we got Iron Valiant. Grimmsnarl going to be a great screen chooser in today's video. We got Tornadus for Speed Control and Bleak Wind Storms. We got Fluttermane doing Fluttermane things. Last but not least, Iron Valiant, who is our Wide Guard user and our Imprisoned Trick Room user. So Iron Valiant's got a lot to offer in today's video. Hopefully we'll be using it and using it really well. Guys, want to run the team for yourself? Remember, the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Regirock in ranked Regulation G. We're hopping into our first match, going up against Shenpao and Zamazenta, a really strong standard combo in Regulation G. So we're going to have to watch out for that and maybe try to get countering with my boy Regirock. So honestly, I think Regirock is going to be a solid lead for us, and I might just set up screens right behind it with those Iron Defense boosts. I think that could be really good. So I'm going to go in the Grimmsnarl. I am going to go into our Shadow Rider Calyrex, and last but not least, probably Fluttermane, just for a bit more offensive power on the squad. I'm all about it. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it down. Look for a first victory in match number 1. But if you guys haven't checked out my last video, I highly recommend it. We used the 3 starters of Kanto, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle in ranked Regulation G. We tried to grab some wins. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so definitely go check it out. But a lot of fun with those guys. A lot of fun using an off-meta team. Just using those starters were ridiculously funny, but it honestly kind of worked. Again, go check it out if you guys haven't done so already. I absolutely love making that video. We're going to see Entei and Shenpao pop out here in turn 1. I think Reflect and Iron Defense has got to be the play, right? Just set up this Reflect. Kind of get after it. I'm about it. So I'll Reflect. I know that Entei has Inner Focus. I could Parting Shot into the, what's called afterwards. Actually, I can't Parting Shot into the Shenpao afterwards, just because it's a Dark-type Pokemon. But I could just start throwing like Spirit Breaks just to chip up some damage. We'll see what they want to do here. They're just going to withdraw Entei turn 1, which isn't bad for us. So a withdrawal of Entei, probably just because of Rock type staring him in the face. And he's going to go into Urshifu, which is the Water Urshifu. And Shenpao's just going to Protect here. Shenpao gets a little Protect here. This is a tad bit tough for us just because of Surging Strikes. And it crits through my defense boost. But this was a really good turn. Outside of like Urshifu coming in here, this turn was really, really good for us. But from here, now that I got all these defense boosts set up, I think I'm just going to Terrasilize just so I can bypass water damage and go for a Body Press with a Spirit Break and double down into this Urshifu slot. And we're going to see a Water Terror type pop out from him. Unless it's Ghost. It could be Ghost Shenpao. I'm hoping it's Ghost Shenpao. And no, it's going to be Urshifu. It's going to get real ugly because this has a hot shot at KO my Regirock now, which I really don't like. I really don't like this. This really sucks. This really sucks. So I have this Regirock set up. It's in a perfect position to just get rid of a lot of their Pokemon, especially because 2 of them are physical attacking, the Shenpao and Entei. But Urshifu's popping out here, and this is just getting annoying. Urshifu's here. So let's see what they want to end up doing here. Throat Chop is going to fly. Going to do, wow, 8 damage in this slot. And Surging Strikes is also going to launch. Regirock, I need you here. How much damage are we doing? You're good, Regirock. You're good. You're good. You're good. You soak this. Regirock's a beefy little boy. Regirock's going to be able to soak really well. We should be able to get rid of this Urshifu here as well, which would be a beautiful turn. Reflect with Iron Defense is actually crazy up against physical attackers. So we'll rip a Body Press here. Just one tap it, no problem. It actually works better. And my Spirit Break will slide over and actually deal some damage into the Shenpao. So we had to use our Terror type there. Worked perfectly. Get rid of their Urshifu, get rid of their Terror type. Spirit Break flies. Gonna get rid of Sash probably on Shenpao and do a good chunk of damage. A great chunk of damage. So, leftovers pop out here. I don't have Protect. They could double down into the slot. Let's see who their final Pokemon is. It's got to be Zamazenta, right? It's got to be Zamazenta. But I think Regirock can just soak up like anything. Entei's going to come out here. I think we just Body Press and we Spirit Break, try to get rid of the Shenpao. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I could honestly just go for EQ here. EQ can do some damage, but Body Press is ripping right now. So I'll go Body Press here. If I had to guess, our final Pokemon has got to be Zamazenta, so we're just going to attack here. Ice Spinner's going to fly here. How much damage is Ice Spinner doing? Not that much. Reflect. Sacred Fire's going to fly out here, and we're able to soak all this up. They do get a burn, though, which kind of sucks, but able to soak all that up is actually amazing. Body Press launches. How much damage are you doing into Entei? A lot. A lot. I think Burn does negate some of that damage, but we're able just to get rid of the Shenpao, and this Regirock is just an absolute sponge right now. He's just sponging up. He's just sponging up. So, we'll end up getting back a little bit of HP. We might be able to soak up. I don't know. Can we soak up a Sacred Fire here? Can we soak up a Sacred Fire? I'm not too sure. Zamazenta comes out here. We have Shadow Rider Calyrex in the back end. On top of that, we have Flutter Mane. So 2 Ghost types, which work really, really well up against Zamazenta. So I'm just going to look to kind of just double down and get rid of this this Entei here. Spirit Break into Body Press. Let's try to get rid of it. Behemoth Bash going to fly here. And that is going to not take out my Grimmsnarl, which is good news. And Sacred Fire, can we soak this? We live on 5. We live on 5, my guy. Wish I would have Body Pressed Zamazenta, but I really thought that they were just going to double down on Regirock. Plus, I'd rather just get rid of this Entei. So, Regirock is an absolute sponge. He's just a sponge right now. Reflect paired up with Iron Defense up against all physical attackers. This thing was basically impossible to take out. Spirit Break flies, does about -6 damage, gives special attack drop, and Regirock is surviving this turn due to leftovers. Awesome. Regirock, my boy. Regirock, my boy. Regirock, my boy on 5 HP. Honestly, I could hard swap it, but let's just leave it in here. I think they're just going to cancel match regardless. We'll go for Body Press. I will, however, go for a parting shot here. And I think they just cancel, right? If they cancel, we get a sweep. If they cancel, we get a sweep with Regirock. And we're just going to parting shot. And I think they're just going to get rid of Regirock. If they don't get rid of Regirock, we're going to do a huge bit of damage. But I can do that. I can go into my, what's it called now? My Shadow Rider Calyrex, just because I know Shadow Rider Calyrex can soak up Behemoth Bash, whereas Flutter Mane would most likely die out to it. So I'll go into you, as one will pop. I think they take out Regirock regardless, right? No, you go for Body Press in this slot. Awesome. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Actually, this might not even KO. But Regirock's going to survive another turn, and we're going to get this sweep. Cool. Actually, are we going to get this sweep? I don't know. Regirock survives this turn. I could hard swap into Grimmsnarl at this point. I could hard swap into Grimmsnarl, but I'm hoping my Calyrex can just, you know, pick up the KO. It's definitely going to outspeed. I think it should be able to pick up the KO, but I think we might get this sweep. Be awesome. That'd be awesome. So from here, Astral Barrage into Body Press. I'm surprised they haven't canceled the match yet. Regirock just, you guys seen it firsthand, just soaking. Behind Reflect is absurd. I went Reflect, Iron Defense turn 1 when they went Protect and Swap, and it was just the perfect setup. They finally cancel match. We pick up a sweep with Regirock. Let's give a round of applause to my boy Regirock, Mr. Un over here. I kind of want to hear him say it. Let's take a look here. My boy, my boy, my boy. Honestly, I just realized I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot because I do not play the sound of the game music when I am in the team preview. I have my own music up there. It's not my own music, but I switch out the music. So you guys didn't hear the un. I'm an idiot, but luckily I did it for you guys. So that works. Going up against Ice Rider Calyrex here in match number 2 with Raging Bolt, Urshifu, alongside Pelipper, Incineroar, and last but not least, they have Amoonguss. Screen's not bad here again. I like Calyrex. I could go Screen's Calyrex maybe with like a Calm Mind boost Pokemon. That could be pretty good. I could see him leading Incineroar, which could be a slight issue. I could also just go right back into Regirock here, which I kind of like. Definitely want Screens. I'm gonna go screens and I'm gonna go into Calyrex here. That's gonna be my play. So I'm gonna go Calyrex. I am gonna go into screens, Grimmsnarl. Actually, let's go on Iron Valiant. Let's go into Iron Valiant with screens. Actually, let's not go screens. Screw it. We're going in with these guys. We'll bring Regirock late game. I like it. I like it. I like it. I just feel like I can't lead both Iron Valiant and Grimmsnarl, and if I'm not leading Grimmsnarl, I'm not really getting the full value out of it. So I chose to kind of just push it in the back end here and not even bring it at all. We'll see how this one plays out. We'll see how this one plays out here. I just like having Iron Valiant here, not only for Wildguard purposes, but for Imprison purposes. And honestly, both of them aren't really going to work out here, but I still like our lead. I still like our lead here. So I could honestly just go into Spirit Break. Spirit Break into this, this what's called slot could be really good. Into this slot. So I'm going to Spirit Break that. I could go into Normal Terra. Wouldn't really do much. I could go into Calm Mind if I want to, but instead I'm just going to go Draining Kiss into this slot. I'm going to look to just kind of deal a little bit of damage early on here, especially with the Life Orb. Let's see what they want to do here, because I feel like one of them has to Terrasilize, right? Two Pokemon that are weak to Fairy types with two Pokemon that have Fairy type moves here. And they don't Terrasilize any of them. Surgeon Strike's going to fly here. Okay, we're going to be able to soak this and then get back a little bit of HP with Draining Kiss. They might just Draco Meteor me down. Hopefully Iron Valiant actually outspeeds and can lower its attack stat. Special attack stat before it attacks my Calyrex. But Draining Kiss is going to give us back some nice HP here. Some lovely HP. But that's definitely Choice Scarf. That's a Choice Scarf for a Shrew right there. Hands down. That thing's flying in speed. So there's that. Spirit Break is going to go beforehand, which is beautiful. Do great damage into that slot. And give us a special attack drop, which we love. And he's going to Snarl us. Ooh, we don't like that. We do not like the Snarl. So he Snarls up. He's going to drop our special attack. Play here is probably to just Spirit Break you. And honestly just maybe Hard Swap. Might just sacrifice our Calyrex here. And we're just gonna attack. I don't want to swap. I don't want to swap. I'd rather this thing die out here. So we're gonna lose our Calyrex here, and hope that Flutterman could just be that back end Pokemon that can win us this game. So that happens. We're gonna go into Spirit Break, finish off this Urshifu, and kind of play from there. All right, so be it. That's fine. There's Spirit Break. Lovely. Pop. See you later. And this thing's probably just ripping another Snarl if I had to guess. Is that what we're doing? Another Snarl, back-to-back Snarls? No, Volt Switch pivoting. Smart play. This thing Volt Switch pivots, pick up a little bit of damage, and depending on what they go into, will kind of depend what we do. Because we're going to Regirock here. I think so. Let's see who they go into. Maybe Calyrex. I think we go in Regirock here. I'm a firm believer in Regirock. I'm a firm believer in Regirock here. So Regirock's going to pop out here. I kind of have to make a read if I want a shot at win this game. I kind of have to make a read if I want a shot at win this game. What I mean by that is he's either going into Glacial Lance or Trick Room. And I either got to Imprison or Wildguard here. Really what it is. Let's see what he sends out. Let's back out the Raging Bolt. I'm gonna go for Imprison. I'm gonna go for Iron Defense on top of that. Do not go for Glacial Lance. Just go for Trick Room. Just go for Trick Room here. Just go for Trick Room. You gotta go for Trick Room. Fairy Terror type gonna fly out here. Just go for Trick Room. That's all I asked for. Go for Trick Room. And I can block this up a little bit. Thunderclap's gonna fly here into that slot. Beautiful. It's going to fail. We're gonna Imprison. We're gonna Imprison. Trying to make this read here. Iron Defense gonna fly here. Go for Trick Room. This could be a big turn for us. This could be a big turn for us. And I make the right call. And I make the right call because I'm like that. Because I'm like that. Because I'm like that. Remember, we're just gonna Wildguard. I think we just EQ. Or do I go for Body Press? I'm gonna go for Body Press here. Let's see this. Ends up just protecting Calyrex. This could be a good turn for us. This could be a great turn for us. We're just reading out what we're doing here. Wyguard's gonna fly here. Hopefully he goes for another Thunderclap. He does. Oh, baby. Regirock came to play today. Regirock came to play today. Regirock came to play today. +2 on defense. We still have Flutter Mane. Trick Room's not there. We'll see who their final Pokemon is. Amoonguss. Still have Terror type. Still have Terror type, which I probably just want to save for. Yeah, I'd rather get this damage output from you. Let's just attack you. Body press really not doing much here. We'll go for Wyguard. We're gonna go for another Iron Defense here. It seems like we need this boost. It seems like we need this boost if we want to do anything here. Rage Powder maybe? No, he's gonna Spore my Regirock, which is a slight issue. Definitely a slight issue. Can you go for Glacial Lance at least? No, you're gonna rip a high horsepower, which we're gonna be able to soak that, which is good news. And he's gonna Spore me. At least I'm +4 on defense here. I mean, Spirit Break's gotta be your play. Spirit Break, and if I can get off a Body Press, I mean, +4. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good for us. This is tough. The Amoonguss coming out here and being just like a perfect counter typing-wise. What we have on the field. Not very effective up against fairy moves. Fighting. I felt forced to go for that +2 on defense. Spirit Break is gonna launch into this slot, do about -6. Regirock's guaranteed to be asleep this turn. Hopefully goes for another high horsepower. He does. So another high horsepower flies. He now is seeing +1 on attack. I get to bring out the Flutter Mane, which is pretty good to see. I don't have Wyguard anymore, so we can freely go for... He can freely go for... What's it called? You can freely go for Glacial Lance, but I have Grass Terror here. I don't need it. I got Safety Goggles, which is going to work well. Could bypass Rage Powder with this, but I think our best bet is to just either Rip a Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, or even Shadow Balls. Go for Shadow Balls. We're going to have to get rid of this Amoonguss first and foremost, so we're going to do that. We are going to try to go into Fighting Terror type here, and look to just Body Press Rip. That's my play. Double down to this Amoonguss slot. Hopefully he's going for Spore in my Flutter Mane. Hopefully he's going for Spore in my Flutter Mane. I am terrified of this Galarian just because it's going to just start bulking up its attack. So I have to get rid of this this Amoonguss. There is a chance they just go for Rage Powder Trick Room. That could be the play call here. But it seems like they want to just go for Spore in my Flutter Mane, which is, be my guess. Be my guess. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. But Terrasili's hoping to wake up. He's just going to rip a Glacial Lance here. No Trick Room. Flutter Mane, Soak it, please. Thank you. Man, I hate this game. Don't like it one bit. And you're probably just going to go for another Spore here. Clear Smog. You have Clear Smog. That's game, set, match. That's game, set, match. So Amoonguss being the MVP of match number 2. Amoonguss being the MVP of match number 2. Puts my Regirock to sleep and just takes away its defense boost. We really need him. That's going to be it. That's going to be enough for them to actually win this game. I'm just going to run this one. GG's. We're sitting 1-1. Final match is here. Your boy is sitting 1-1. Would love to grab ourselves a winning record in today's video. Going up against Skizzy. Skizzy the Scizor over here with Moon, Indeedee, Kyogre, Bruxish, and last but not least, they do have Landorus. One thing I was thinking about is Bruxish usually rocks Psychic Fang, so Screens might not be our best option. Don't like that. I could go into Wyguard with Iron Valiant, which might be our best bet. You know what? I'm going to lead that alongside with my boy right here. Shadow Rider Galarian. So we'll do that. We will bring Flutter Mane. I honestly could go Tornadus instead here, but I like this lead. I am going to bring Tornadus in for late game. Just seems to be a good little working thing for us. So let's do that. We'll have Tornadus late game. We'll have Wyguard user right up in front just in case you want to go into Kyogre with like Water Spout or Origin Pulse. We can just block that, maybe set up a Calm Mind. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It could end up just going into like what is that, Landorus alongside with Kyogre and use double 2-hitting moves, Chansey Swarm alongside with like Water Spout. That wouldn't be bad, but we're gonna see Roaring Moon and Bruxish, which is the reason why I didn't bring screens here. Which is one of the reasons why I didn't bring screens. Cool. I mean, from here, definitely want to try to set up Calm Mind. Do I go into Terror type? Kind of feel like that's a must. Could go Spirit Break into the Roaring Moon slot, which is exactly what I'm gonna do here. And I'm gonna Thrash Slash and just go for a Calm Mind boost. Little bit of Calm Mind boost. I do have Draining Kiss, and after Terror type, or not Terror type, after Calm Mind, Draining Kiss does a good chunk of damage. Then get off some nice damage. On top of that, I can get back some decent HP. But yeah, nice little normal Terror type right out here in front. They go Roaring Moon Bruxish. If I had to guess, Kyogre's late game, probably with Landorus. That would be my guess. But nice little normal Terror type for us. Nice little defensive spot for us. And he's going to pop this Tailwind. So Tailwind flies out here. Bruxish, what you got for us? That's the real question. Psychic Fangs into the slot. I'm able to survive. Lovely. Love you, Iron Valiant. Get to eat up this berry too. So I pick up a big time survival there. And I'm going to do a huge chunk of damage here. Might probably just KO this Roaring Moon right here, right? Get my Calm Mind boost going. And from here, I'll be able to, you know, Spirit Break and KO you. Spirit Break launches. Bop. See you later, Roaring Moon. So Roaring Moon out for the count. They go into Kyogre here. We'll just Wide Guard and then just send my Astral Barrage, which could be really beautiful for us. I would think that they would want to go into Kyogre. I could just protect my Calyrex. I could make the read. I'll probably make the read of Wide Guard if they go into Kyogre. If not, I'll probably just protect Calyrex, let Iron Valiant die out there, and then eventually get out Tornadus and kind of match Tailwind speed. We'll see what they want to do here first. They go into Kyogre, so yeah, I'm already set on going for Wide Guard here. They got Tailwind. We're going to Wide Guard up, and I'm going to send my Astral Barrage. Pretty simple for us. Wide Guard, flying. And from here, Draining Kiss or Astral Barrage? We're going Barrage. We're going Barrage here. Let's do it. I kind of like Shiny Bruxish. This colors work so well. Kind of looks like a Cherry Limeade, right? I love Cherry Limeades. See, they're so good. Cherry Limeade is, oh my lord. That's what I die for. I haven't had one in a grip. But whenever I have one, dude, it's like the greatest feeling on planet Earth. But I Wide Guard up, predicting either a Water Spout or Origin Pulse here. Am I correct? We're going to see an Aqua Jet launch. Do a little bit of chip damage. And, oh! Curveball. Total curveball. Great play on their end. Hydro Pump. Wow. Not a lot of Kyogres rock Hydro Pump. I was going to say that to you guys. Like, hopefully this Kyogre doesn't have Hydro Pump. But of course it does. Of course it does. Like, 95% of them do not rock Hydro Pump. I haven't used one in I don't know how long with Hydro Pump. I have no idea. But I mean, from here, Spirit Break into this slot, into a Tailwind's definitely a play. And I feel he's going to launch the what's it called now? The Origin Pulse. And I'm going to be so upset. But dude, that might have just been the game-winning play. We end up getting our Tailwind out and about, which is really nice. We still have Flutter Mane, which is good news for us. I do get to go first, which is very important because I get this special attack drop and I get to deal a little bit of damage. That's good news. We get that beautiful special attack drop. He's going to rip a Hydro Pump. This is still going to do an absurd amount of damage. Yeah, it just one-taps me. Thanks for playing, Jeans. That's going to be game, set, match. Going to be game, set, match. That's it. Psychic Fang's going to pick up the KO. Down to just my Flutter Mane. And I don't think Flutter Mane has enough mustard in the tank to win this game. I really don't. I really don't. Which it kind of sucks to say that, but the Hydro Pump legit won him the game. It could have been any other move besides Hydro Pump. Like Ice Beam we would have soaked. Thunder we would have soaked. They couldn't go for Origin Pulse. They couldn't go for Water Spout. Any other move we would have soaked. But Hydro Pump comes in hot here. Just Shadow Ball you. I gotta rip Dazzle Gleams. I got it. It's my only shot at winning this game. Hopefully they make a swap or something, make a misplay. I can just start ripping with Flutter Mane. But I would need Flutter Mane to soak up both these shots, which he's not going to do. Hydro Pump's just landing out of control right now. See ya, Flutter Mane. See you later. Here comes Psychic Fangs. Game, set, match. So yeah, Hydro Pump just going nuclear with Kyogre. That's why a lot of people run it. GG's to our opponent. Honestly, in that third and final match, we should have just played it safe, protected our Calyrex, let the Iron Valiant die out there, and then get out Tornadus, pop Tailwind, and everything would have been pretty, considering Calyrex would have been faster than everything, and on top of that, it would have had that Calm Mind boost, doing ridiculous amounts of damage with Astral Barrage. Definitely should have thought that one out a little bit more, but the chances of a Kyogre having Hydro Pump, very slim. Very slim, and that time it just bit us. It was the perfect time to have Hydro Pump. Ripped up into my Calyrex, ripped up into my Fluttermane, ripped up into my Tornadus, and they didn't miss one of them. But 1 and 2 for today's video. Definitely probably should have went 2 and 1 for today's video, but nonetheless, got to showcase Regirock to his fullest potential, so I'll count this video as a win. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that bigger subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.